There's a kind of suffering no one talks about. It doesn't leave bruises. It doesn't cry for help. It hides behind still eyes and polite smiles. It's the war that rages inside your own head. You lie in bed. The room is dark. The world is quiet. But your mind isn't. It replays the past like a broken film reel. It rehearses the future like a stage actor obsessed with perfection. It picks at every thought like a scab that won't heal. And in those quiet hours, you realize you're not living your life. You're surviving your thoughts. The root of overthinking: fear, disguised as intelligence. Most people think overthinking is just caring too much or being too smart for your own good. But it's deeper than that. At its core, overthinking is fear wearing a mask of reason. You're afraid of failure, so you overanalyze every move. You're afraid of rejection, so you replay every conversation. You're afraid of the unknown, so you plan 5 different futures that never happen. The philosopher Søren Kierkegaard once said, "Anxiety is the dizziness of freedom." In other words, the more possibilities we have, the more our minds spiral. Overthinking is the cost of too much freedom without enough grounding. We think we're being responsible, but we're really just trying to control the uncontrollable. The illusion of safety. Overthinking gives you the illusion that if you just think hard enough, you'll finally feel safe. But safety doesn't come from solving every possible scenario. It comes from surrendering to the fact that you never will. You can't predict how people will respond. You can't plan your way out of pain. You can't think your way into peace. Some things must be felt, not solved. Some questions must be lived, not answered. And here's the harsh truth. Overthinking is not preparation. It's paralysis. It convinces you to stay in the mind so you don't have to enter the world. It keeps you trapped in what if, so you never have to face what is. The cost of constant thinking. The real danger isn't that you overthink. It's what you miss because of it. You miss the warmth of sunlight on your skin because your mind is somewhere else. You miss the laughter of someone who loves you because you're too busy rehearsing your regrets. You miss the joy of being alive because you're too focused on everything that could go wrong. Overthinking doesn't just steal your peace, it steals your presence. And without presence, even a good life can feel empty. Breaking the cycle. So how do you escape? How do you quiet the storm that lives in your head? Not by force, not by trying to shut off your thoughts like a switch. You begin by noticing them. Observe your thoughts like clouds passing through the sky. Don't chase them. Don't judge them. Just watch. This is what the Stoics practiced, what Buddhist monks teach, what modern psychology calls cognitive distancing. The thought is not you. It is a visitor. You are the space it enters and the silence it eventually leaves behind. And in that silence, something beautiful grows. Clarity, peace, trust. You're not broken. You're just tired. Overthinking doesn't mean you're broken. It means you're human and probably exhausted. Exhausted from carrying too many possibilities, too many regrets, too many futures that haven't even happened yet. You don't need to think better. You need to feel safer. You need to come home to yourself, to breathe deeper, to sit with the discomfort instead of escaping it. To remember that your worth is not tied to how well you figure everything out. Sometimes, the most intelligent thing you can do is say, "I don't know, but I'll be okay." The mind is a powerful tool, but when it becomes your master, it turns into a prison. Overthinking is the cage, but awareness is the key. So let the thoughts come. Let them go. Live now, not in the endless loop of what if. The world doesn't need a perfect version of you. It needs a present one. And maybe peace isn't found in solving everything, but in learning how to let go of the need to. So the next time your mind spirals, don't fight it. Don't fear it. Just notice it and return to now. Not the past you can't change, not the future you can't control, but this breath, this moment, this life unfolding. You were never meant to live in your head. You were meant to live here.
If this made you pause, if you're drawn to deeper truths and quiet strength, then you're in the right place. Like, subscribe, and keep exploring with us. See you in the next one.